AITAH for going to my friend's graduation after being uninvited from my sister's graduation.
There's more to this story than the title says. Me, 16M, wasn't invited to my older sister's, 18F, graduation.
Not only I wasn't invited to it, I was excluded from the after party. Me and my sister always had a strained relationship, but it always had its good parts. But since she's my parents' obviously favorite, they always end up giving me the shorter end of the stick. A few weeks ago when they were discussing her graduation, they talked about how they have 3 tickets. I stated that having 3 tickets is the perfect amount, meaning the entire family can come, and my dad just snorted and said, "You aren't coming, it'll be a headache and we want to spend our time as a family wisely." That just hurt, but I was a bit used to it. And my sister was grinning at me, so I know this was her doing. I was disappointed as I had saved a few months for money to be able to get her a gift, but all that effort was thrown out of the window. Soon after that event, my close friend invited me to his own graduation, and I of course accepted. I told him to let me take him out to a nice restaurant after it, since graduation ceremony tickets aren't common and they usually give people 2 to 3 tickets, so I was honored to be invited. So skipped to the time of their graduation, and it was on a Friday. This Friday, my sister was busy getting ready and my family was on FaceTime getting calls from our relatives back in our home country congratulating them and my sister. I walked into the living room, fully dressed in a nice suit with a gift back that said Dior on it, and they were chatting up as a family. My mom asked me what am I doing, and I simply told her I'm going to my friend's house, then his graduation, then on a little boat trip with his parents, and then God knows what. And as soon as my sister realized my attention was on someone else, she started whining to mom. She sounded like Eric Cartman whining, but moom. My mom tried to protest, but my dad dismissed it, and let me go out. It was amazing, the ceremony was so nice and hyper, and the boat ride around the mangroves was nice. I went home after taking him out and gave him his gift, a Dior Homme Intense parfum. It's really good, go check it out. After that my dad sat me down with my sister and told me what I did was unfair. Not having your attention on your sister on her special day is just mean, and I reminded them that they didn't even want me at her graduation. So I dress nice and get a nice gift when you guys didn't even want me there. Just the fact that I got a gift for my friend and not my sister got my sister mad, and she started to tear up. I didn't hear anything they said after because I stormed out, but my family is like shunning me and refusing to speak to me. Second reply. NTA, your family sounds awful. Your sister is going to be in for a surprise when she gets in the real world and realizes the world doesn't revolve around her. First reply. Absolutely NTA. They treated you very unfairly, and it's important to have people who value you. So good for you for having fun with your friend and going to their graduation and everything. Glad that your friend values you so much. TBH, you deserve kindness and to be valued. Don't fall for your family's guilt tripping. Also, your sister sounds crazy self-centered. Life is gonna reality check her real soon. Third reply. They didn't want you. But they also didn't want others to have you either. And the other got a gift to boot. Oh no. How awful for them. They didn't get to come home to you being all sad and depressed, begging them to be included so they could feel smug about their perceived superiority. You should have groveled at their feet begging to congratulate them. Of course they're shunning you. You should be jumping up and down with apologies for not putting them on a pedestal they think they should be on. In case this wasn't obvious, it's sarcasm. I'm so sorry, Op. I hope you get a full ride scholarship to a university on the other side of the country so you don't have to deal with the absolutely childish bullshit your parents are dishing out. Your sister will probably get a reality check either soon or later, but with her outlook for sooner is probably better bet with the way your parents treat her. NTA?